every stride a new story written just for me.
After a hearty breakfast, we start the second day of our pilgrimage. First we stop at the beautiful Church of Arcos to admire the architecture and beautiful interior before continuing on our way. It promises to be a beautiful day with perfect walking weather. The first few kilometers of the day pass quickly, and after an hour's walk we arrive in Rates. Here you will find the Church of São Pedro de Rates, more commonly known as the Romanesque Church of Rates, declared a national monument in 1910. Reconstruction of the church began at the turn of the 11th and 12th centuries, making it one of the oldest Romanesque churches in Portugal. The landscape is now becoming more rural and the footpaths quieter.
A million stories from the hole inside the wall. Curtains moving without wind. The crack of porcelain in the middle of the night helped to keep the kids away from what used to be the writer's house.
Unfortunately, the first injury is a fact. Fortunately, it is only a blister.
She lived alone, never lonely.
After a well-deserved lunch, we continue towards Barcelos. This chapel was built in 1747 and is dedicated to the souls in purgatory.
A white stain red in the stormy month of June. The leaves they fall in early May. The wind keeps tearing down the black tiles from the roof, and soon there will be nothing left from what used to be the writer's house.
At Carvalho we pass the first milestone. Less than 200 kilometers to go. After a few more kilometers we finally arrive in Barcelos and admire the panoramic view of Barcelos, the river Cavado and the bridge. The Gothic bridge was built in 1325 and connects Barcelos with Barcelhinos. It is an old but lively town, where some of the archaeological remains date back to Roman times. In 1385, the officer Nuno Álvares Pereira became the 7th Count of Barcelos. From that time on, Barcelos began a dynamic period of development. This can be seen in the construction of the bridge, the fortress, whose Torre de Porta Nova still stands, the Duke's Palace and the Mother Church Igreja Matriz. Behind the church is the town hall and the impressive Antonio Barroso Square, a former bishop of Porto. When visiting Barcelos, don't miss the former market square. Here you will find the 18th century church Igreja do Bom Jesus de Cruz. Every year on the 3rd of May, the church becomes the epicenter of the traditional and famous Festa das Cruzes. Statues of roosters can be found all over the city, referring to the popular legend of the Rooster of Barcelos. It tells how a pilgrim sentenced to death defended his innocence before the judge, who was about to eat a roasted rooster. To prove his innocence, he assured the judge that the rooster on the plate would crow again. At the moment of hanging, the miracle happened. The rooster jumped from the table and the judge ran to the gallows and discovered that the pilgrim could still be saved thanks to a badly tied knot. He immediately ordered it untied and let him go in peace. The cross of Senhor do Galo is a reminder of this miracle. This concludes our second day on the Pilgrim's Way, and after a well-deserved and wonderful dinner at the Bagoera restaurant, we call it a day. See you tomorrow.